test for you. I was asking Coach Leach about negative plays. Do you remember how many negative plays you guys took? And that was obviously an area where the group, the quarterbacks and running backs really improved last year.
Good question. Top of my head, can't give you the statistic on that, but it's really improved from the year before for sure. I mean, we stayed ahead of the chains all year. Tons of first downs equals touchdowns. So that's kind of the thought process on that.
Do you think this is another group between the quarterbacks and the running backs you guys bring back and the new ones that are still capable of doing that? And is it preached as much as it was last year because you guys did have so much success it can be easy to kind of lose track of something that you did well maybe?
No, I think that's what we want to do. In the running game specifically, we want to make sure that our guys are falling forward, on every running play. So the bad running plays, if we don't block it up great, we want plus carries regardless of how well it gets blocked up. And then on the big ones, we want to get all of it. So same thing for the quarterback. Don't take a sack, and then make sure that he's putting the ball in play. Let the playmakers make plays in space, and keep moving the chains. And again, it's going to get you in the end zone.
Speaking of falling forward, Clay Markoff, he's still around, still doing things. It's kind of hard to decipher when he's actually down or not because no one really wants to tackle him. How impressed have you been with him this camp?
Yeah, just a tremendous, even his story, kind of the backstory on him. He came in, wasn't even like a preferred walk-on guy. He came in as a spring tryout guy and really just got his way into the team and refused to go away and worked his way on special teams. And then he was a tight end on scout team and then a fullback, and now we like to, Joe Brain's a running back. That's what he plays right now, and had a great spring, and really I think elevated now into fall camp, and it'll be fun to see if he actually falls down come game time, right? So everybody else is gonna have to figure that out. So it'll be fun to watch.
I'm not sure if you guys have changed this on the roster, but I know last year he was listed as a fullback. Does he like being regarded as a fullback, or does he wish to be called a running back now?
Yeah, yesterday we joked around about that, and I think I told our sports information guy, Bobby over there, shout out to Bobby, change him to running back because that's what he is. But as long as everybody knows that he can bench more than everybody else on the team, which he does, and squat for that matter, then he's fine with wherever we call him.
You know his bench and squat numbers off the top of your head?
I do. As a matter of fact, I do. 440-pound bench press and 600 pounds in the squat, which we cut him off at 600. We didn't do much more than that, but pretty good for the old boy.
Have you seen anyone post those numbers at that position? I mean, bigger D lineman, O lineman maybe can. But.
Pound for pound, obviously, he's the strongest. We've had guys come through here over the last couple of years, like a Daniel Quale that has some big numbers on the bench, that type of thing. But pretty impressive, for his. He's like, he lost about 15 pounds from last season, so he's about 226. Putting those numbers up, really, really pretty impressive.
And then Dion really seems to be growing each day, getting stronger, and we're breaking up some bigger runs. Does he look more comfortable in the offense than he did 2 weeks ago?
It's a beautiful thing. People helping people. Yeah, he is. He is, and it's getting acclimated to the offense and how we operate, and really just our running style too, and how we want to kind of hit these things. Same thing goes for Drensley too, JoJo, and he's a younger guy, so there's a lot getting thrown at him. But these guys, they can get downhill, they can get their shoulder pads square to the line of scrimmage, and they kind of hit that hole once it's open up for him. So, been happy with his progress as well. Yep.
Were you surprised at all with kind of the pop that Drensley has? A little bit of power. I don't think a lot of people really expected that, but he's kind of shown in moments that he can kind of lower his shoulder and.
He's gonna be special, right? And it's a matter of time if we get him coached up and. Get him going the right direction. And once it all clicks for him, he's gonna be a difference maker. He's arguably one of the fastest guys on the team. But the most impressive thing is he gets up to speed, kind of in 1 or 2 steps. He's at full speed, which is I can't coach that. That's all JoJo from Haiti. So that's all his deal. But it's fun to coach him. He loves football. He's a sponge, and really good personality too.
I know Coach Leach knew Dion's high school coach, and that seemed to be the connection that got Dion here. When did you start kind of looking at his clips? Had you heard about him before Washington State and as a top JC running back and Notre Dame running back before?
Yeah, we had heard of him a few years back, but really it was that kind of connection. And then I watched this film coming out of junior college, and really again kind of fits the mold of our offense and what you alluded to earlier, which was shoulder square, gets the ball downhill, makes one cut, gets upfield, that type of thing. And he's a physical player, right? He's pretty smart. And he plays even tougher, bigger than he is. So that's kind of the guys we like. It's kind of our MO, and it'll be exciting to see him kind of just keep developing.
I know you guys have seen Max time and time again, but yesterday he breaks off a 60-yarder and a 20-yarder. Today I think a 30 or 40-yarder. Are you kind of excited to unveil him for the second time after another off-season of training and working on different things?
No, absolutely. And that's we had a bunch of good talks in the summertime and in the off-season just about what we got to improve on, how we're going to work on these things, tailor some of our drills to make sure he keeps elevating. And you forget that he was only a freshman last year, a true freshman, and it's he's a mature guy. Same thing, really works with his craft. And now it's one of these things where the drill work keeps showing up, and everything's a little tighter and a little more specific, and then more intentional in his practice on what he's working on in each drill, not just going through the drills and learning as a freshman. So it's going to be, and then obviously he's got some publicity as it is, but it's going to be fun to watch him go.
Good. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.